Evening peeps, we's back again. Final night. Oh, having some technical issues here tonight. Can you all hear and see me okay? Just drop a little comment there. Hopefully you all can. Everything says it's working out. I don't actually know if I can see anyone. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. My live stream just seems to be buffering. Looks like we're back. Looks like we're good. How are we all this evening? As normal, we have a drink. Compliments of Mrs. H. Ah, even Kels. It's why it looks like a girly drink. The wife made it. Damn. Right. Last night before we ended, Kelsey, you were asking some questions about telemetry on Crossfire. I mean, using it at races. I mean, previously, before I cut you all off, sorry. Previously, you could run Crossfire events 25 minutes, but you have the option in the menu to turn off telemetry. And that's how we all raced. But I believe in the latest update, whatever number that might be, that you can actually they fixed that. You can actually use telemetry whilst racing 25 milliwatts. Who on? So if your dad wants to buy some Crossfire, modules, it's fine. It's not a problem. So really. Sorry, Malk. If he's watching. Who else is here? Say hello if you're online. Drop us your name. Let's have a goosey gander who you are. Ah, Shane's here. Evening, Shane. Drink's too nice. It's girly pink drink. Everyone loves girly pink drink. Malk's listening. Alright, my BFF. My booty. Lovely jubs. How's your sugar rush? Having a come down? Oh, the Tovemeister's on. Everybody loves the Tovemeister. Dear me. Right, so if we go on with the show here, I reckon. Let's get my microphone a bit closer. It is literally just below my chin. You can't. The top of the microphone is like there. You can't see it, but it is there. Like, I turn it around. There's my microphone. Woo, 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 woo. I know Kelsey likes my microphone. He's shaking with sugar. Malcolm's shaking with sugar. With that, I sent him a lot of sweets. Lot of sweets. It's all good though. Because after this, I'm attacking a fruit nut Toblerone. Omar, hello mate. What's up? Malcolm always crashes, whether it's sugar or not. Right, let's have a look at the bench. How far did we get last night? Let's swap cameras here. Here we go. So this is how far we got with our build last night. And as usual, let me take that out of the way because that's our little sticky pad. And as usual, I cheated last night because I did a little bit. I did a little bit whilst we were offline. And what I did, because obviously the only thing we are missing from this build at the moment is our crossfire. And swear down, guys, I have not even plugged this thing in yet. I have not even attached a LifeWood to it because obviously this is floating around. The VTX is floating around. If it touches anything or acts anything, it's going poof, poof. The maggot's right gone. So the only thing I did last night to save a bit of time today is pow. I took our Crossfire Nano and a wider loom onto it. That's all I did. The state of my hair this evening, man. Oh my god. I look old. Old as hell. So what we've done, where's my pointer? Still not using the laser one because a cat will ruin me if I use it. Right, so Crossfire Nano receiver. Only the best will do here. And I plan to mount it at the back here, like underneath, just about there. That's why I plan to mount it, and then I will run the Immortal T out onto the arm. I like my Immortal T's out on the arm like that. They do get ruined, but it's just why I like them. So I'm gonna aim to mount my Crossfire there. Obviously I'm going to wrap it in heat shrink and stick it down or cable it down, tie it down. I haven't really worked that bit. I think I can cable tie that actually. There's a slot there, so it's not a problem. So what I have done, let me move that up. Can you see that okay? Or do we need to zoom that in? See if we can zoom without going out focused. Oh, wrong way. See my little totos then. Oh, let's go back there. So we try and get some focus. Busy. I don't know what the busy's all about. Right, so that's the top. Obviously, because we've got our. Oh, flipping over. Let's get rid of my mouse a minute. Right, so this is the top. Here's our pairing button or binding button. This is our UFO connector for obviously the Immortal T can connect. And then we've got 4 wires across here, but we have a special little green one that's wow, we'll tell you what that one is in a minute. So anyway, what we've got here, if I turn it over, then you can see where the colours are going here. Look. We've got ground, live. Now it is a 5-volt input. It's only 5-volt for these babies, or else it doesn't have a little puff of smoke. It's fine. And then you got channel 1, channel 2, which you are going to wire to your RX2 and TX2 on the flight controller. And that's going to make the connection. Now on the other side, we've got a green one here, which is actually in the second pin in. See that there? It's in the second pin. Now that is smart audio. And what we are going to, because we're unsure, is probably the better way to do it. We are unsure if the latest version, which is not a beta version of Betaflight, supports Smart Audio 2.1. I'm going to say that the latest version that isn't in a Betaflight doesn't. I think it's the next version on when it comes out is going to. So if I wire the Smart Audio port, from on the VTX to the flight controller, it's not going to work. And I think that's the problem we've had in the past. So what we're going to do, we're going to join this green wire, which is Smart Audio, to the Smart Audio of the Unify Pro Race. And we're going to control our Smart Audio via the crossfire on the Tyrannus. Now my Tyrannus, and let me zoom back out again, because we don't need all that. Oh, that's in. Other way. Oh, zoom, zoom, zoom. Or not, zoom, zoom, zoom. I don't want to go too far, because then you'll be looking at my knobbly knees under the desk. Oh, a bit too far. And let's get it to focus. I love these SLRs. They're just... Right, there you go. If I grab my Tyrannus, which I always keep behind me. Here is my Tyrannus. I love my Tyrannus. Right, the module I am using is not in there. I can't believe it's not in there. Holy moly. What on earth have I done with that? 2 seconds. Right, found it. For some reason I put it on it. Right, this is the crossfire we're using, which is normally plugged in the back of my Tyrannus. But on this occasion, we can, when it's lit up this screen here, we can go through the menu and we can control our Smart Audio from there. Or you can use your the Lua script on the Tyrannus itself to do exactly the same job. Personally, I would do it on here. I don't really trust the Lua script, so happy days. So we'll do it that way around. More drink. It's great for the nerves. Although, to be fair, it's my third night, so I'm not overly nervous at all. Right, on with the build, because we've only got a crossfire to do, and then we're going to mount. We have to mount the top plate, and obviously I've BTX and take that off. I'll make that in a minute. I did have time today to print some 3D printed axis mounts in red, because I like to be color coordinated. And hopefully that, look at that, protection, that will then be on the back. I'm not going to mount it on top, and there's a reason for that. I'll tell you in a minute. I don't want it mounted on top. I want it lower down at the back, but I will show you. Right, so let's get soldering fired up. There it goes. Oh yeah, I forgot we need to do a giveaway this evening. I did say yesterday we were going to do a giveaway, and I will. I've no idea what to do, but If you have any ideas, drop it in the comments box. But I don't know. One guy said props last night. We can do some props if need be. If that's what everybody needs. If not, we can do something else. So ideas of anything you might need. This quad is out of the question. I'm emotionally attached to this quad. But if it does catch fire later when I plug a battery into it, you can have it. It's fine. We'll give that away. That will work wonders for me. Right. So we need crossfire for my race quads, my dad said. Could we do a crossfire receiver? Would that be a good giveaway, crossfire receiver? Yeah, why not? Let's do a crossfire receiver giveaway. One of these little bad boys. And I'll even chuck in a Model T to go with. Tobes, you know you're not getting it. You're not getting my frame. It's going in my fleet. My fleet. My wife says I have too many already. I beg to differ. Right, so what we will do then, we will do a Crossfire Nano with an Immortal T. That will be our giveaway this evening. I just need to find a way of giving it away. Let me think while we build. If you have any ideas, let me know. Right, you've excused the state of my hands this evening. I've just come home from work and it's been a day of it. Oh, May, don't make me feel. That's mean. That's mean, Kels. People are so mean to me. Right, let's measure out what we need here. So we've got some heat shrink. I don't think this heat shrink is very good actually. It's the one that comes with it. I mean, it's kind of make or break. You either spend too much heat on them and it will crinkle up and just fall to pieces. No, Shane, your car has not been in my garage today. It's probably the first time in a week that it hasn't been in there. Oh, we can race for pink slips, Toby. You know you'll lose. Under the pressure, mate, you'll lose. Or are we racing cars? If we're racing cars, I'll race you for pink slips. That's fine. Right, so I am connecting my Immortal T onto, because I can still get to this button to bind it once I've heat shrunk it. It's not a problem. No, Shane, I'm not playing with you. I'll only race you, Shane, if you've got a milk float. Them is the rules. See, this is a good bit about a propane soldering iron. The exhaust on it is extremely hot and it's amazing for heat shrinking. See that? Every day of the week. Yeah. But you have to be careful because if you go too long on it, it will. Let's just make sure I can still push that button actually, because that does look a bit far away. Oh yeah, we're good. We're clicking. Yeah, you know it, Tobes. You will lose for sure. We're not talking about Shane's car though, are we? Oh, Shane. Oh, actually, I might win because it might get an oil leak. Kind of pop, pop, bang, bangs, and it's gone, isn't it? Sorry, mate. Can't resist. Right, so I'm going to mount my Mortal T underneath. Let's turn him over. And I'm going to want it. Not there. I'm going to want it. Let's go the other side, up and over. Is that going to work? Not really. It needs to go underneath there, doesn't it? Right, so let's do that. I'm going to want it about there. Possibly. What do I have got? What I've got. People just pick on me all day long, don't they? Right, 3D printing mount up. We will stick that there. And I just need a cable tie. Where have I done with my cable ties? Oh, this is typical. I manically tried to find them before I came on air, and now I can't find them. There we go. I've only got little baby ones, so all I have to do for the moment. Speed wise, depends really on what environment you're in. Generally, I would say you would be looking around sort of, around about the 80 mph mark or so. Maybe this one a little bit more because we're running 6S. You know, different props affect the speeds. Where if you're more aggressive on props, then you know you get more speed out of it. But other than that, it's going to be about there. The time it takes to get to that speed though is about a second. It's ridiculous. Faster than your car, mate. You'd be amazed how well you'll currently, all of a sudden you'll pick it up to deal with the speed, and you'll think, you'll watch some other people flying, you think, I'm never going to have reactions for that. This guy he's got ninja reaction, ninja reflexes, and it's only a matter of time, and all of a sudden it just comes to you, and you're like, you the man. But it's practice. So all it is practice. Right, on the bottom here, look, I'm just going to mount this. I've got a hole there, look, which I'm going to go up and over my crossfire receiver. And then if I push that in, not worry about the wires yet, into where I need it to be located. Pull them tight, make sure I'm not. So one thing you need to make sure you're doing is not, when you pull the cable tie tight, that you're not pulling it down on top of the bind button. We do not need a constant bind button going because you're going to get all sorts of problems. Alright. You'll get to where you're going, you're like, my controller's not connecting, I can't take off, what's going on? That sort of thing. So yes, we don't need that. We don't need that at all. So there we go. There's our Immortal T out on the arm. Everybody loves an Immortal T. A bit faster than your Maverick Pro. Only a little bit. You know what I mean? Twice the speed or something, or maybe a bit more. Actually, I don't know, how fast does a Maverick Pro go? Any ideas, anybody? Because I know they've got a sport mode, haven't they? So how fast does this Maverick Pro go? I don't have a Maverick Pro. I have a Spark that I do a little bit of cinema footage from, like for locations, and that thing sucks. I literally fall asleep whilst it crosses a football pitch. It's ridiculously slow. Right, so all this wiring that I made last night, okay, this now needs to be wired onto here. My soldering iron should be lovely hot by now. Cool, boom, boom. As you can see, that I've already tinned the pads. I suggest that we tin the pads are where we need to be. So this is where we need to be. And stupidly yesterday, we soldered a wire on the VTX for the smart audio. And now I don't need that one, because I put the green one on the receiver and I'm a plonker. So I need to take one off. And we have technical difficulties. My solder irons run out of gas. 2 steps. $30 to $35. Really? Because like when you watch it on the screen, it's like an eternity. Seems to like take forever. Just crossing a field, you're like, yeah. But hey ho, there you go. Right, so I need to get rid of this white wire. I know that it's connected to the bloody board. This is going to make life really hard, isn't it? Oh, people are texting me. What's it like to be popular these days, honestly? Yay, here we go. Right, so don't need that one. Bugger that one off. Cows, is Malcolm still with you? If he is, I presume his latest order, he's making a long range rig. This is what he's dabbling in now. He's gonna go long range. If he is, I need to come up for a road trip. I need to road trip. We have to come up your way, do some flying with you. So Malcolm's maiden into long range. Epic. Right, so these wires need to go. We're not going to go around the outside. That's just ugly. We're going to cross the top bell up into here. Bear in mind the green's going somewhere else. So we're going to unravel the green for the minute. We'll deal with the green later, because that is our small audio. So these wires are going to go. Oh, do we take it? Actually, can we go underneath? Look at that. That'd be a bit more sensible, wouldn't it? Because that's not going anywhere. Lovely jubbly. We need to take those up to there. Right, so that's how long we need those. Yeah, long range, boy. Okay, so road trip coming on your way. You came in to me last time. My turn to come to you. Why is my phone going off like a madman? I don't know. Mike. Okay. I still need to think of a way to do a giveaway, you know. I'm going to wait for the summer, I think. Wow. I'm going to wait for this bad weather to bloody bugger off. Holy crap, and this weather sucks. Are you coming up Fitzworthy on Monday, Shane? Are you coming up for that? I know Zoe messaged me today, and I think it was Zoe messaged me today and says you wouldn't mind coming up to having a watch. All the boys will be there. Toby, Jab. Yeah, mate, you're always welcome. Always welcome, more the merrier. You do take your life in your own hands, though. We do not guarantee your safety, especially when Toby's around. He's into he's into rear ending. Boom, boom. Right, let's tin these wires then, shall we? I love it the way you guys get smoked out whenever I start soldering. It's not a low blow. You know it. You know it. You've seen this. You don't want this. Right, I need my tweezers. Everything is blurred, dude. My camera looks perfect. Everybody else got a bit of a blur going on? It's alright if I look blurred, because that'll just improve me. I thought you meant that the camera that I'm broadcasting on there, you plonker. Starting to worry then. Yes, Toby. When Toby gets overtaken by James, the red mist descends, and then he gets mad because he can't catch him, and then it doesn't end very well for him. Really, let's be honest. But it's brilliant to watch. Like, you can't pay for that sort of entertainment. Right, so here we go with Toby's tweezers. There's our ground. Oh, I don't know that. There's a bit too much wire showing on that one. Let's trim that back. Generally, need to cut my finger then. These sausage fingers getting away. Your bank hates it. Yeah, doesn't it just? I think, to be fair, everybody's bank hates this hobby. It's flipping ridiculous. Right, channel 1. RX. Channel 2. Oh, the TX. Actually, need a bit more soda on that one. Is that running out? Kelsey's bank's all right with it. Oh no, that's Malcolm's, isn't it? It's Malcolm's bank. My bank's absolutely fine with it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, if you didn't know, this weekend there's going to be another whole new array of products added to the website. So keep your eyes peeled for them this weekend. I won't be doing any alcohol, but if you want to send me any, it's fine. Right, so there we are, nano wired in, booty. Alright, the only thing we got left now to do is to sort out our smart audio. Now when this one's on the bottom of the top plate, it is going to be about there and obviously upside down. So ideally I need the wires the same size as the ones that are currently there, so that when we strip it down we can move it out of the way still. What's wrong with your car, Tobes? You've got a Honda, mate. Those things are amazing. They're bulletproof. You know, they don't break down. They don't get oil leaks or anything. And they go one bum 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 bum, like every Honda owner has to do it. James is a Honda owner now. You know, Jav's Honda owner. He's joined the one bum 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 club. Have you done it yet, Toes? Have you done the one bum 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 launch control? Oh, I've got a snivelly little code this evening. That'll probably be down to the miserable weather down in Plymouth. Utterly miserable. It's raining, it's horrible. Right, I need to get this wire now. So this is our smart audio wire that we said about earlier. Get this on the VTX. There we go. Oh, I've got hiccups and everything. I don't know what's going wrong with me tonight. The body's falling apart. Right, so VTX wired. We need antenna. I'm sure I'm not teaching you lot how to suck eggs, but everybody knows that when you're powering up a quad for the first time, you do not power up the VTX without an antenna, because there is nowhere for the power to go and it will just overheat, and that won't be good for anybody. Alright, now this 3D printed antenna mount I've made is not for this frame. They don't actually do in this frame. I've actually printed two this evening in a hurry. And one is really small, as you can tell, and it's not going to mount across there at all. And the other is what I've got my antenna in is too big. So we're going to do a bit of monkey magic. Right, so let's plug him in that way. There you go, plugged in. Boom. Because I've printed this in TPU. Wow, it's very bendy. So what I'm going to do is bend him in shape, put it over the top of the XT60, and I'm going to attach it to those arms, so it's nice in the middle there. Know what I mean? You'll know what I mean when I've finished. So nice and low there. Look. I'm going to take the stack up, and that is where it's going to live on this build for tonight. I'll probably make another adjustment, or I'll probably design and print a proper mount for it when that fits over here. But currently at the moment there isn't one, because the frame's obviously recently quite new. The gurus of the 3D printed world have not come up with one. Let's get rid of my tweezers. So what we're going to do is just... Oh, Shane, because you're new to this, you and cable ties are going to become best friends ever. Everybody loves cable ties. Right, so what we want to do is get that nice and not too low. Just trap it in there, nice and... There you go. Notice that one side's popped up there because only one side's connected. And we're going to bend it over the other side. It's like semi-professional and everything. But you're in a focus, so you're like uber friendly with cable ties right now. It's like a Ford and a cable tie were like born together. The worrying thing is that when your missus watches this back, I'm in so much trouble in the garage. She's gonna look like that. He's taking the mick out of my car. You know it's coming. Let's cut off our cable ties. Sorry, dude. Maybe a bit too far. I don't want to get you in trouble. Oh yeah, cable ties, insulation tape, amazing. They are like the bee's knees. Right, so what I'm doing here, this is the sticky pad that came with Unify, because I need to stick it to the top of, or the bottom, sorry, of the top pack before we put it on. So we need to put that on there, and I will give it to TBS. They do have like the thinnest double-sided pads ever. Because if you go and get some 3M stuff, they're just like 4mm thick. It's just ridiculous. You can't do anything with that. Not when space is so tight. Let's get rid of my solenoid in a minute. Don't need that at the moment. It's only a matter of time before I bump into it and burn myself, if I'm honest. Like so. So that's going to go there. We're going to, sorry, this antenna. That's going to go there. See, like that. And then this one, ooh, there's a bit of wire there. Once I unpeel that, see that, it's going to go in top there, look. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Once that VTX stays still, then it'd be cool. And that would be our stack there. But what I need to do, now this is part actually I've generally been dreading all night. I need to plug a battery into it. It will either, oh, camera. It will either light up like a Christmas tree and everything will be good and we'll get some beeps, or there'll be a puff of smoke and some fire if I've done everything wrong. So, drinky times, bottoms up. That's such a girly drink. Whoa. Righty ho. Right, let's make sure nothing's making this VTX not touching anything. Let's grab ourselves a battery. Oh, I don't use a stock smoker. I live life on the edge, Kels. I do. Now, to be fair, this is a 6S rig. I'm going to be powering it up with a 4S battery. Now, I've had this battery since day one. You can probably tell it's a bit spongy. So, it's a 4S. I never fully charge it. You know, 4.2 per cell is what a fully charged battery should be. This never sees 3.95 per cell. Just because it lives here on the bench with me and I use it for testing. That's all I ever do, is just use this thing for testing. I don't fly with it anymore because I think if I flew with it again it would probably just burst into flames. I like the vote of confidence from you, Kels. I have every confidence in my quad making skills to do this. Right. We've got a cap. Technically the cap should go first if anything was wrong. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, boy, all is good. I'm a winner. You lot are losers. And the other thing I need to know is, and I can see the VTX is powered up, but is there a signal from the camera? Let me get my screen a minute. Check in. Right, it's just scanning. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is literally just scanning for the video channel. See if we can find anything. It's a bit bright there, isn't it? Let's turn this. Turn that down, like then you might be able to see if it comes up on the screen. Still searching. Still searching. Come on. You can do. Oh, there's something there. Boom, there it is. We have working VTX. Not that you guys can see that, can I? If you can see that. Yeah, there you go. Working VTX. See? Booyah. So we are all working. We can now unplug. Even though our crossfire is flashing away down there. Lovely job. Unplug that. And we can get the top plate on. Stick me VTX to the bottom of the top plate and get it on. Right, let's brighten you back up again. You. You're all gutted now, aren't you? You were all expecting a puff of smoke. A puff of smoke. Right, I'm gonna think. This is what I'm thinking here. Right, for the giveaway, I reckon we should do a trivia. I'll ask a question. First person to put the correct answer on the screen in the chat wins. What are we thinking? Right, so I've peeled off the underside. I'm literally gonna guess where that one goes. And the reason, like I said, I left so much cable on the bottom of this VTX is so that when we do have to take the lid off to repair it, see, we can still unfold it without any problems. I probably will wrap a cable tie around there just to secure it. That will go there. Always a tight fit, man. Ooh. This question could be about anything now. You know, it doesn't might not even be about FPV. You know what I mean? It could be about anything. Oh, get in there, you son of a... Just that little bit. Shane's got to go and pick the boss up. Really? Oh my God. That's a tight fit. There we go. That's how tight this frame is. Holy moly. Right, let's get some screws in there. Let's get the back two screws in at least. It's looking good though. It's looking good. It's like semi-professional and everything. I would use the electric bit on this motor, but has the tendencies to overdo it sometimes, and then you end up rounding off bolts. You don't really want to do it on these because these are countersunk. So, need more camera angle than that. Right, the other thing this frame has is on the front. Obviously, you can see that the bolts are going to go through there. It has a impact plate. So basically, you're put another top light, but just on the front section, which kind of reminds me of the Astro X stuff, because they used to do that a lot. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the Astro X, and the whole idea of this is fantastic. I do like it. I do like it. So now we can tighten that down. There we go, and we need to arrange into VTX into cable because it's just sitting somewhere it doesn't need to be, and it's pushing the antenna out. I don't like that. There we go. Can I say it? Ta-da! But yeah, what a weird configuration, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Prop on there. Yes, prop on there. I did wonder whether the bats are too close together, look, but they are, and it's ever so tight. I don't actually use those props anymore. Don't ask me. I like currently. I like the Lumineer props. Let me go and get your set a minute. 2 seconds. And he's back again. Oh, let's put a fan on. It's getting a bit warm in here. So these is what I use. Look, Lumineer props. I like the Lumineer props. Let's get rid of that bag. These are the butter cutters, which I believe. Oh damn it! I threw the packet away. Blasphemy! Yeah, no. These are 50/50s. These props, love them. 1, 2. I will admit they are not as durable as some of the Gemfan and the call it HQ props. But they are great to fly. But yeah, as soon as you hit something, it's gone. You know what I mean? Just destroyed or bent, whatever way you want to do it. But I do like them. I like them a lot. I am surprised Kelsey doesn't use these, because there is a dedicated schizo prop of butter cutters, because that is his that's his sponsored prop. I think he has Lumineer butter cutters as a freestyle prop. Do you not run reverse props? Hell no. Do you? Do you run reverse props? I can't say that I've noticed. I don't. I don't think I know anybody who runs reverse props. If you do, Kelsey, you're the first person I know. Look at the glory of the Yakuza. Do you? Holy crap! Never even noticed. Didn't even have an idea that you ran reverse props. Oh, I'll tell you what we didn't do. We didn't put on the Gowie. Everybody loves the Gowie. Just tuck it underneath, look. Back up around. There we go. So we put a pack on it as well, just in. Mike does as well. What? Mike as in Nappos? Nap man. I'll never get battery. We're talking that one does. Is this true? I didn't think Mike did. Is this all in the name of keeping the crap away from your lens? Is this what this is all about? Oh yeah. Here we go, look, Jonas Life. Battery protector. And race start, obviously, because 6S packs are expensivo. Like uber expensivo. And when you're flying with people who are like, ooh, what am I thinking here? Jab, maybe. Then he has an amazing amount, or an amazing ability to chop off your balance cable. Like a true gentleman that he is. So by having that on there, let's put that over. Protection from the jab, and when we go to racelet, because of the wedge on the front, 35 degrees launcher. Check that out. Yeah, and like I said earlier, when I race, that is how I plug in. That way. Sweet. Need to sort that area out a bit more. That's going to become annoying in itself. But there you go, guys. There is my Yakuza frame build. What you saying, Chaos? I find if you run normal props and a gate or ghost branch, the never tried it. Might set this one up, try it that way. See what happening. Right, let's do this giveaway. I need to find you guys a question. Are we all standing ready? I'm thinking. I've run out of drink. I can't think what I've got to drink. Right. Trivia questions. Let's have a look at some trivia questions. To be fair, what I've just googled as trivia questions is not what I had in mind. How many cartoon buffs have we got out there? How many Walt Disney fans have we got? This could be interesting. Some of these are so hard. Right, it's not a drone question. You can Google it if you want. You just need to be the fastest. And the first one, the question on the or the answer on the screen gets it. What does the Roman numeral C represent? What does the Roman numeral C represent? Go. I'm looking. Do 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 do. It's my question time song. Do 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 do. Oh my god. Delay on this camera must be horrendous because nobody's typing. What does the Roman numeral C represent? Yay, Casey's there, 100. Look at that. Boom. On it like Sonic. Toby was second. What the actual Tobes? I don't know. Well, Chaos, there you go. Crossfire Nano Receiver and an Immortal T heading your way. That's one down. You got one to go. Oh dear. Right, as always, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Much love to everybody that attends. I know that there's not very many of us online when I do it live, but believe it or not, over the night, as it happens, there are much more views. So the fact that at any point this evening there's only ever been 11 people online doesn't bother me, because by the morning there's like 50 views, and it just keeps growing. Every time I do a tutorial video of some sort, it gets an amazing amount to hit. So if you guys want to try it one evening, you know, I'll be there, I'll watch you, I'll support you. And like I said earlier, take everything I've said this evening with a pinch of salt. If, you know, this is the way I build a quad, this is how I've taught myself over the years. You know, when I first started, there was nobody around to show me. My inspiration comes from Sharpoo, and if you don't know who he is, you need to look him up or shoot yourself, one of the two, because he's the man, the legend. But yeah, there you go. This is the Yakuza frame built on a 6S rig. This there will be a follow-up video of it flying. We'll film that Monday night in the horse place, but more importantly, we will be trying all the configurations. So I will fly it as is on one pack. We will then make it a True X. We'll make it a stretched X, and we'll swap the hybrid bit around so that the rear arms are wider and the front arms are all thinner. We'll do all that. I'll put video production together and release that. I won't do it live because the place we're flying there is zero signal. It's like Spotify doesn't even work. It's ridiculous. So that'll be coming next week. You can see that. Thank you very much for coming. I can't appreciate it enough. Kelsey, I will get you your receiver out to you. Other than that, thank you all so much, and I will see you all soon. I don't know why I turned German at the end. I don't know why. But yes, much love, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.